Winston Churchill famously said, "History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it." And there you have it, the single most honest sentence ever written about Indian history. As per our textbooks, Rajputs spent a millennium doing community service for the invaders, getting defeated again, and then getting defeated some more. Which raises a very simple question. If they lost everything, why were they still ruling entire regions for centuries? In this video, we shall examine a claim, the Battle of Agra, where a Rajput coalition allegedly defeated the Delhi Sultanate. But here's the twist. Try searching for Battle of Agra 1388 in Google and nothing comes up, which usually means something interesting is hiding behind the curtain. Let us address the elephant in the archives. In 1388, Agra was not Agra. No capital, no imperial spotlight, no sultan sipping sharbat while historians take notes. Agra becomes politically important only under Sikandar Lodi around 1504. So searching for Battle of Agra 1388 is like searching for Mumbai Stock Exchange 1200 AD. Right place, wrong name, wrong century, wrong expectations. So what really happened in 1388? Was there a victory or not? Now let's talk evidence, not WhatsApp forwards, not emotional poetry. Before the Lodis, the area was known by different names, including Etawah or Etawah, Kalpi, Bayana, Bhadawar, Koil or Aligarh. If we go by the historical land records of the British gazetteers posted in the UP district, who were not emotionally invested in praising Rajputs, what secrets do these dry, bureaucratic, soul-crushing documents reveal? Warning, this may cause heartburn, denial, and spontaneous footnote shuffling among certain so-called scholars. So if you're a historian who prefers feelings over facts, you may want to keep the antacids handy. Chauhans were the predominant clan in Etawah and the surrounding regions. Sengars occupied continuous tracts, so much so that a river is named after them. Bhongao and Hapun are recorded as Rajput settled strongholds. Etawah fort is explicitly recorded as Chauhan built, pre-Sultanate era. Let me translate this into simple English. You don't remain predominant for centuries if you lose all your battles. That's not how losing works. If Rajputs lost all battles in the 14th century, who exactly was controlling this region till the Mughals? Ghosts? That's not how conquest works. That's how Netflix fantasy works. History didn't vanish, it was filed under a different folder name, and no one bothered to check the recycle bin. At this point, some academics and historians will fall back on their favorite argument. But Persian chronicles don't mention any Rajput victory. Yeah, sure. Because if it ain't Persian, it ain't history, just inconvenient in memory. And before going any further, an unwritten rule of Persian chronicle writing in the Sultanate. Victory over infidels, glory and elation. Victory of infidels, regrettably lost in documentation. Let's check the gospel truth in these chronicles, shall we? Shams-e-Siraj Afif, Tariq-e-Firoz Shahi, covers the reign of Sultan Firoz Shah Tughlaq, who died in 1388. This chronicle loves governance, revenue, piety, self-congratulation. Rajput resistance appears only as an inconvenience, like a traffic jam, not an event worth remembering. Yahya bin Ahmad Sarhindi, Tariq-e-Mubarak Shahi, notable as much for what it records as for what it omits, covers the chaos after 1388, mentions disorder in the Doab, rebellious chiefs, weak control, strangely avoids sentences like local Hindu coalitions ruined our afternoon. History is selective like that. And finally, the Bihamat Khani, Tariq-e-Muhammadi, 1438. Now this one lets the truth slip. It records campaigns in Kalpi, fighting through Mathura, armed resistance by Rajput chiefs, administrative reorganization to crush resistance, which is historian code for this was not easy. Empires reorganize regions after fighting, not after people surrender politely. If we try looking at the picture from the other side, in the Rajput chronicles, and here's where modern historians really earn their confusion, you'll often hear them say, but Rajputs didn't record their history properly, and by properly they mean not in Persian, not for imperial courts, and not with footnotes designed to impress conquerors. Rajputs have absolutely recorded their wars. They just didn't write annual performance reports for the Delhi Sultanate. The Qaids and Prabandhas chronicle Rajput valor and their firm commitment to Dharma. You will find evidence of continuous Rajput resistance and fight back throughout this region, like Kanhad Dev Sengars' ferocious rout of the Muslim army led by Ulugh Khan, which destroyed and desecrated the Somnath temple. Because Rajputs weren't trying to convince future graduate students, they were fighting to ensure that the legacy of Dharmic and Vedic traditions lives on. Victory in Rajput perception wasn't just a headline to assert the superiority of one religion over another, it was continuity. And here's the real reason that drives some historians insane. If you only accept invader paperwork as real history, then the moment that invading empire lies or omits, entire civilizations vanish on paper. That's not scholarship, that's clerical loyalty. And if that sounds harsh, sorry, but history isn't a customer service department. Still unconvinced? Let's move southeast of Agra to Bhadawar, land of the Bhadauria Rajputs. A Cambridge University press study records that in 1560, the Mughal Empire launched a campaign to suppress the Bhadaurias. Result? No annihilation, no extinction, forts still standing, negotiations instead of erasure, same corridor, same Rajput ecology, 2 centuries later. If the Rajputs were finished in the 1300s, then someone forgot to send the Mughals the memo. So what can we conclude here? Was there a battle officially titled Battle of Agra in 1388? No evidence under that name. Was there a Rajput coalition zone? Chauhans plus Sengars plus Bhadaurias? A Hindu coalition army defeating and driving back the Turkish armies in the post-Firoz Shah chaos? Later imperial attempts to reorganize the region? Absolutely. The battle didn't vanish. It was renamed, reframed, and quietly shelved. Like the Western Union memo of 1876, which said, "The phone has too many flaws to be seriously considered." History has always been bad at predicting relevance. Someone famously spoke these lines. Why are the pyramids in Egypt? Because they were too heavy to steal and put in a British museum. Likewise, the Rajputs' fight back wasn't erased because it didn't exist. It was deleted because it refused to cooperate with imperial storytelling. So next time someone says, Rajputs lost everything, ask them one simple question. Then why did the land refuse to change hands? Because history isn't erased by defeat. It is erased by renaming, selective storytelling, and who gets to publish the textbooks. Well, we are here to reverse that and give our ancestors the respect that they have been so long denied. This ain't NCERT. This is Desi History Wala.